guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for being here as well. Today we're going to be doing a blueberry crumble muffin. Now the muffin is going to be soft in the inside and crumbly on the top. So who doesn't like a crumbly muffin, guys? So come on in so I can show you what you're going to be needing for this recipe.
Here's what you're going to be needing for this recipe. 1 3/4 cups of flour. And right here in the corner, I'm showing you how I measure it. And I take it and measure it off with a butter knife. 2/3 cups of sugar. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, as well as 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1/2 cup of flavorless oil. I used avocado oil. 2 large eggs. 1/2 cup of buttermilk, but I didn't have buttermilk, so I just used 1/2 cup of milk with 1/2 tablespoon of vinegar, and that makes my buttermilk. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of butter extract, zest from 1 medium lemon, 7 ounces of fresh blueberries. If you don't have fresh blueberries, you can also use frozen blueberries, but make sure you rinse them off. For the crumb, you're going to need 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of melted butter.
So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your sugar and just place it in a bowl, as well as with all of your lemon zest. That lemon zest you can get from your lemon that's medium size, and you can put as little, or you can just skip this part if you don't want it, but I think that when you add the lemon to it, it makes it taste oh so much better. So then you just want to incorporate it through your sugar a little bit. Now you're going to take your eggs and you're just going to place them into your sugar, because what we're going to do right now is we're going to use a hand mixer for this part, but I gotta wash my hands. Once you have your eggs in here, you're also going to put your extracts in there. Now there's a butter extract and your vanilla extract. Now you can get your butter extract at normally any grocery store, but you just have to check. So now you're going to take your hand mixer and you're going to beat all of your ingredients together. As you're beating your ingredients, here's where you're going to pour into your oil. And you're just going to mix it and beat it until everything's fully incorporated. You're also going to add your buttermilk at this point. And make sure everything is fully incorporated. Just for a couple minutes you want to mix. Make sure it doesn't fly out of your bowl like it's doing for me. And make sure you have a big enough bowl so it doesn't do that. Look at that beautiful color, you guys. It's like a light whippy yellow. Now at this point you're going to take your dry ingredients and you're going to place them all into your bowl. Your baking powder and your salt. And then you're just going to mix it through. Normally I don't have buttermilk in my house, so I use a lot of the regular milk and then I add the vinegar to it. So that's a little tip, you guys. If you don't have buttermilk, you can always improvise. So now I'm going to take half of my dry ingredients and I'm going to place it in my bowl and just give it a quick mix, because you don't want to overbeat your mixture. And that's good, just like that. And it's okay that you don't have all of your dry ingredients incorporated, because we're going to finish incorporating it when we add the blueberries to this batter. So now you're just going to want to take your blueberries and add them into the rest of your dry mixture. That way they can get fully coated with the rest of the mixture instead of adding extra flour aside and then rolling them around in. You can just do it with the rest of your batter. Now you're going to dump the rest of that mixture into your batter. Make sure you get all those little guys out. And you're just going to mix it just until everything's incorporated, because you don't want to over mix a muffin batter or any type of like cake batter. That's not what you want, because those will make for a tough muffin or a tough cake. So you just want to make sure everything's fully mixed. Look at these beauts. There's that batter. Now we're going to set this batter aside because we're going to do the yummy crumble topping for the top. For this yummy topping, you're going to add your flour and your sugar, and then you just want to give it a quick mix. You guys, you can skip this topping part, but hey, why do you want to? It makes it just that much more extra special. And these are things that you can have your kids or your family help you with. And make sure your butter is not very hot, because you don't want it like too hot, scorching your flour and making it stick to it. So now I'm just going to add my vanilla extract to my butter, to my melted butter. And I'm just going to pour it in. And at this point, you want to make sure you have a fork. That's your best tool for this part of the recipe. And you just want to mix it through just till it gets all crumbly in your mixture and in your hands. You can also do this part with your hands, but using the fork is pretty easy because it does make it crumbly. See how it's coming? You just want to make sure it's all incorporated really well. So when you pour it over your batter, you'll have that nice crumble on it. There you go. There's your crumble. Now you set that aside while you get your muffin tins ready. Now you just want to line your muffin pan with little cupcake liners and just place it in like a 12-cup muffin pan. Normally this makes about 12 to 14 muffins, depending on how much batter you're placing in each of them. What you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to take like an ice cream scooper, and you're just going to want to place that in each muffin tin. Just barely tipping the top, because you want a nice and high muffin. What's nice about this, you guys, is they're not store-bought, so they don't have any additive preservatives in there, and you're not getting all of that junk that they place into the muffins there. Yeah, they're gonna take a little bit of time to do, but they're gonna be worth it in the end. You guys, if you messed up like I did and overfilled your muffins, just take it out with a spoon and place it into the ones that don't have enough muffin batter, because you don't want them overflowing. So I don't know why I use the big scooper. I usually use the little muffin scooper, not muffin scooper, but the little ice cream scooper, and I grabbed the wrong one. Now I'm having to go back. See, you guys, everybody makes mistakes. just try to fix them the best that you can. Now I'm going to finish doing this and then I'll show you the next step. Now after I kind of fixed these muffins evenly, you're going to want to pour the crumble over your muffin. And make sure before you do this and before you make your recipe, make sure you preheat your oven to 375 degrees. And you're going to want to place about a tablespoon. Just mix it evenly through your muffin mix. Now I'm going to continue to place them on. Now I just cleaned up the tray a little bit, but I'm going to place these in the oven. Okay, I took these beauties out of the oven. Now the way you're going to check it is if it comes out clean. Now see, that's clean, but it's purple from popping the blueberry. These are done. And it took about 16 minutes in the oven. My oven cooks a little uneven, so if you notice the little darker parts on the other end, that's because my oven cooks unevenly. And I didn't want to risk turning them because with any cake it can fall and drop. So I just left it. See the nice little blueberries right here? Busting and popping? That's what you want. Now I'm going to let them cool on a cooling rack and then we shall taste one for you. Alrighty guys, the muffins came out and they were cooling a little bit and I unwrapped this little baby.
Look at that bad boy.
Look at that, guys. Now you see it? Look how soft the inside is. Look at that. And
the blueberry
it tastes
juices.
delicious. The blueberry juices and the crumble. Taste them. Can't chew and talk.
That was good.
Charles, my other son, is actually recording today. So that's his first time trying it because he hasn't eaten it yet.
How was it? Very good. Alright, so here's another demonstration. You see? You peel it off. You got the muffin top with the crumble. Which then you open it up to reveal a soft innard to where when you eat the top crumble, you get a crunch, but the middle is soft. So you get both of both worlds right there.
Best of both worlds. Gosh, Christian, I guess you must love these muffins. Guys, give them a try because you're going to love them. Not only for weekends, but those special occasions. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'll be seeing you guys soon. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye!
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more of these videos.